One of the most controversial rappers coming out of the West Coast in recent years is by far none other than Swifty Blue.
Swifty Blue? Who the hell is Swifty Blue?
I'm right here with the homie from White Fence. Check it out. If you ever in Los Angeles and you are here handling business, make sure you tap in with some solid homies for your own security. The streets is dangerous.
Like, hey, Swifty, I need some shooters with me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah. Soft 25 bands.
Oh, that's it?
Soft 20 years, soft 25 bands.
Days
you gonna have some
How
shooters
many days?
with you. Man, for as long
the
as
whole weekend.
Mr. Check-In With Me himself
is
now more viral than ever for all the wrong reasons, as 19 members of the notorious Mexican Mafia have been charged by the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office for their alleged involvement in a conspiracy to murder the rapper.
19 people? Damn. Why would you conspire to commit murder with 19 different people? How many snitches you think is in that 19? Me, I think 17 snitches. Do y'all?
To murder the rapper.
Do y'all
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Swifty Blue and the 19 Mexican Mafia
19 is crazy, bro.
Associates that were taking down.
19 is crazy.
Repeatedly trying to kill him. Within the Mexican
they kept
gang culture of Southern California lies a hierarchy that is known amongst all, but very rarely spoke on. Those that live that life follow a strict set of rules more known as politics and are forbidden from ever publicly acknowledging La M.
What the hell is that?
On the streets of Southern California, if you were born in a Mexican neighborhood, you were raised amongst the Southsiders.
The Southsiders, yeah.
Primarily known as Sureños.
The
Spanish term.
Okay, that's what. See, in one of my videos earlier, they said like the Southsiders run LA. I'm like, I ain't never heard of them. But the Sureño, okay, see, now I'm learning. We do your homework on learning.
The Southern. Southsiders control multiple hoods known as barrios within Southern California and are considered the largest population within the California prison system. Entering the Los Angeles County jails to roll with the Southern Mexicans would be known as rolling with the Southsiders.
Right.
But in prison, just because you're a Southsider, that doesn't make you a Sureño. That title could only be earned through blood, sweat, and steel.
Blood,
and
sweat, and steel? What that mean?
You couldn't ask for it. You could raise your hand to put in work, or your name could be called. But either way, it wasn't until you completed the mission or multiple missions before you could even be considered. Even then, as a Sureño, this still wasn't the top of the food chain. There was another level that truly called the shots, that sent the orders to the Sureños, who then sent the orders to the Southsiders.
Okay. So the Sureño, it's all the same. It's not like it's all the same set, but the Sureños is maybe like the bosses. If you call yourself a Sureño, you higher. Southsider, you lower, but then it's another step above. Okay, I'm learning, folks. Do your homework on uno, dos, tres.
Known as the Mexican Mafia.
Sureños
represent the number 13, the 13th letter of the alphabet being M for Mexican Mafia.
So, what's MS-13? Is that the same thing?
The connection between the two isn't a secret, and the power of both groups has been felt throughout not only the state, but the federal prison system as well. So how did Swifty Blue become a target by one of California's deadliest gangs?
Oh no,
Swifty Blue is a known Southsider from Eastside Para 13, a Southsider gang on the east side of Paramount, California. Making noise as a rapper, he'd make even more noise for the controversial things he'd do or say, like telling visitors of Los Angeles to tap in with him for protection.
To go.
Gangland, the southern side. I'm right here with the homie from White Fence. Check it out. If you ever in Los Angeles and you are here handling business, make sure you tap in with some solid homies for your own security. The streets is dangerous. If you are not tapped in, you will get stepped on. Believe that.
He pulled up. He pulled out. That wasn't. I don't think that was the like. I don't think that wasn't the right type of message if you was trying to sell. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a little bit scared. Like hold on, bro. He said 25. Did he just say $25,000?
Don't believe that. The streets is dangerous. Tap in. Tap the fuck in.
The shooter to the right of him from White Fence 13 is none other than G-Face.
Oh, he looked like one of the motherfuckers. He killed somebody.
Another Southsider who cooperated against the Mexican Mafia when he was stabbed back in the day. G-Face is currently incarcerated in protective custody. As he isn't a made man, he's a marked man. And according to transcripts, has had a green light on his head from the Mexican Mafia since 2006.
Damn!
As far as Swifty Blue goes,
you ain't moved out of LA? You got a green light on your
source would tell me Swifty was dating a woman related to a member of the Mexican Mafia. During a fallout, this woman would allegedly threaten to tell her uncle about Swifty Blue disrespecting her, and it's alleged Swifty said fuck the both of them. He either didn't know who or how powerful that woman's relative is.
Right.
Swifty Blue is alleged to have been paying a fee for the disrespect to keep himself unharmed. And keep in mind, everything I'm saying now is from a confidential source.
Right.
So take everything with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Swifty's mouth would get the best of him, saying things on social media that was taken as disrespect to the mafia, making his money no longer good. It's alleged that he didn't stop paying, but that his money would no longer be accepted.
Right.
Another narrative is that he was paying, but at some point refused to keep paying. And regardless of which storyline is actually true, Swifty Blue's name was placed in the hat. In other terms, he was greenlit.
Right.
And any member that fell under the umbrella of the Mexican Mafia was to kill him
if they saw him.
The opportunity presented itself.
Right.
Another YouTube channel by the name of Renegade Media would thoroughly cover this story, but he did it a whole year ago.
Damn.
Before anyone knew of the murder conspiracy.
Right.
Meaning he
really had information.
Had sources providing him with information
right.
that had yet to be revealed by law enforcement.
Right.
The FBI would announce a conspiracy to murder the rapper began in December of 2022. Within the criminal complaint, Manuel Quintero, who goes by the name Snuffy, is alleged to be the man who ordered the hit. This is alleged to be the uncle.
Stop it. Get some help.
Of the woman Swifty Blue was dating.
And that was his uncle. Okay, so that was the girl uncle. This the girl uncle right here.
A man named in the complaint would tell an informant that members in Paramount, Compton, and downtown LA had instructions to attack Swifty on sight. La M would learn he was arrested, and word was passed from the streets to prison, and from prison to the county jail. In November of 2023, while inside of the Los Angeles County Jail,
they tried to kill him in there.
A man who was 2 cells down from Swifty Blue would call his 66-year-old mother, asking her to ask an associate if the one who sings is still good. His mother would hang up. When he called back, she'd tell him he's no good. For this, both the man and his elderly mother have been charged with the conspiracy to murder.
I think when they said the one who sings, I think they was trying to say like he a snitch. So is the one who sings still good? Mama asked somebody, no, he ain't good no more. Basically saying he got a green light on him. He got a target on his back.
2 days after the mother and son spoke, another jail inmate called a prisoner who had a contraband cell phone. After mentioning Swifty Blue, he'd ask if he remembered a Raza rapper who was in the shower. Prosecutors believe this was in reference to Money Sign Suede,
I heard
the
about him
22-year-old rapper who was killed with a box cutter in a prison shower 7 months earlier. The prisoner on the phone would say, the end result should be the same.
You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf is broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own, it's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. more chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you.
Next day, Southsiders were told to handle that shit with prejudice. At 5:50 in the morning.
You know how that's a court term. This is with
handle
prejudice.
That shit with prejudice. At 5:50 in the morning, when cells popped for showers, 3 Southsiders rushed Swifty Blue's cell as a 4th man would obstruct the jail camera as they beat and sliced the rapper. 5 hours later, a man would call a woman from jail, asking her to tell the member in prison that old boy got his rap session. They didn't really get a good show.
What that's supposed to mean?
Expect them to be performing in probably the 4,000th floor here soon. In other words, they failed to kill.
They failed to murder,
yeah. Planned to try again as soon as Swifty landed in another part of the jail.
Right.
But before this would happen, Swifty was released, essentially saving his life.
So he got released before he got to that side of the jail.
In March of 2024, members would communicate through TikTok, stating the rapper was on live outside of his family's home. An armed Southsider would drive in the house at 1 a.m., sending a picture of a gun in a cup holder of his car and replying on TikTok saying he ain't here. Members were later sent to vandalize Swifty's home, tagging Swifty Blue 187, a sign he's marked for death. Every step of the way.
Ain't that snitching on yourself? Okay, this is what I don't understand. Y'all want him dead because he snitched. And then you post that you at his mama house. This is after y'all already tried to unalive him. You post that you at his mama house. You draw something on the what you call it, and you post a picture of his house and say, "Come outside," and post it. Ain't that snitching? Why don't y'all get mad at? Because if I was somebody gang boss, bro, I'll be like, bro, get your ass off the internet. You finna get me, you, and everybody else locked up for conspiracy. Guess what happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Surprise! Surprise!
Vandalized Swifty's home,
Stupid ass.
Tagging Swifty Blue 187, a sign he's marked for death. Every
That's some
step
scary
of the
shit,
way,
though.
From green light.
Imagine coming out your mama house or your grandmama house and you see that and they already tried to kill you in jail. Like, that's some scary shit. Y'all better than me, bro. Because if that happened to me, gang, I would move to the whole other side of the country.
Calling to confirm he's no good, to driving to his home, are all being considered acts within the conspiracy to murder Swifty Blue.
Right.
Every participant that made a call, gave a code, or sent word is being charged in the conspiracy to murder the rapper. And to be quite honest, I'm surprised that he's still alive.
Me too.
The thing is, this arrest does nothing for Swifty Blue.
Hell no, they
According
still want
to
him.
the information we have, he's been marked for death since 2022, and it doesn't matter if it's 2042.
Right.
His name can never come out of that hat until his ticket has been punched.
Right.
His only escape would be to leave California entirely, but his career relies on his gangster image.
No, the hell
and
it don't.
remaining in the spotlight.
No, it don't.
Disrespecting a made man within the Mexican mafia is never a wise choice, but it sounds more so that it was an opportunity to extort the rapper,
Yeah.
and he refused.
Right.
It's the same storyline for Money Sign Suede.
And that's what they be doing in LA. That's what Big U got locked up for. Do your homework on Big U. Locked up for trying to extort weed shops and all this weird shit. Like, oh man, well, where y'all do? Where we do
Suede
that?
was a resident, meaning he lived in Los Angeles, but he didn't gangbang. When sentenced to prison, he rolled with the Southsiders due to his Mexican heritage.
Okay.
But when it came time to pay respects to the higher-ups by literally paying for their respect, he refused.
Hell no.
Bled out in the prison shower because of it.
Right.
The extortion of those with money has led to the demise of those with promising careers.
That's why.
Because of an affiliation to a group that flourishes not in luxury, but in the streets and prison.
That's why in LA, boy, you gotta get money and really like keep it quiet, bro.
While Swifty Blue has never cooperated with the police, his unwillingness to cooperate with the strict politics of his affiliation may very well be the cause of his death in the future. Now, this is a lot to take in.
Yeah. That was a big story right there.
In my opinion only, if he disrespected somebody he shouldn't have and is willing to make it right, I think that's how it should have went.
Right.
Instead of risking the freedoms of many over one.
Exactly. Over
and
he didn't even do
essentially
nothing.
19 people being charged in a conspiracy that can end horribly for all 19 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from my understanding, the Southsiders are under very strict politics, and if he snitched or if he did some weird shit or did something to cause harm to one of his own, it would make more sense for this level of aggression. But if this is truly a scheme to extort a rapper, in that sense, I don't know if I can necessarily fault Swifty Blue
Right.
for not wanting to be extorted.
Hell
Because
no.
It's like at the end of the day, even though you fall under certain politics, as a gangster yourself, right?
As a man, bro, it ain't about being a gangster. As a grown man with
You're gonna
huevos.
feel tried knowing you have to give up something.
Right.
You're giving something up, and it goes against the foundation of your core. Like, wait a minute, I'm the one that does the extorting. I'm the one telling people to tap in for $25,000, and I'm gonna make sure they're good.
Right.
Now I gotta pay somebody else to make sure I'm good. I'm the gangster. So I'm gonna be honest, in my opinion, it sounds like he's in a situation he can't get out of.
He gotta move,
In a
bro.
place where his enemies outnumber him.
Right.
And there's not much he's gonna be able to do because he can't take on the entire Southside car.
Right. Hell, not even close, nigga.
The only
Better
thing
get his
that I
ass
can
on.
think of,
I would have moved my ass to Vermont. On Bro Grave, I've been somewhere in Rhode Island, Maine, somewhere. As far as the way I can fucking go.
that
trying to
would
tell you.
essentially save him
Or at least Miami or
in
something.
his career, move to Miami. I'm gonna be honest with you. Miami's a different place. You can still have the same image.
Yeah.
You can still do what you do. You're just not gonna be under those
All them gang politics,
because
yeah.
it's Miami.
Right.
Now, yeah, anyone can book flights, this and that, but after what happened with Lil Durk, I don't think anybody really wants to do that.
No.
This organization is clearly powerful because of how many people in California don't speak on them. But there's also a message behind this video. Look at the situation with Money Sign Suede, right? He went to prison, rolled with the Southsiders. And this is the thing, is everybody is going to have a use. The men that go in there and they're broke, they have nothing to offer but violence.
Exactly.
That's why when your name gets called or you raise your hand,
You got to get up and go do that.
you're getting sent to go do that. You're about to put in some work. You have nothing else to offer. But when these rappers come in, even if these rappers aren't famous, you've got guys in prison that know nothing about going viral. They don't understand it. Their mind doesn't comprehend it. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's got millions of views. All they hear is the word million. Mm-hmm. This might be a broke rapper who went viral. And he might not even have gone viral on his own page. It might have been another page that posted him and it went viral on their page.
Exactly, nah, for real.
But they heard the word million and they think you got money.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're not gonna send him to go stab nobody. He just gotta put some of that money in. You gotta, put some funds into the kitty. People don't want to do that, and it ends how it ends. Now, this case wasn't...
Man, I would've took my ass to protective custody, so y'all crazy, bro. I'm not prideful like that. I'd rather be... Listen, man, I got pride. Don't get me wrong, I'm a man. I'm not dying over no pride. I'm sorry, bro. I am... Listen, man, I'm not sorry.
Investigated by not only Los Angeles, but the FBI. It isn't a federal case, it's a state case, but with the FBI's assistance, I wonder how much that's gonna play out or have an effect on the way this case plays out.
Barely.
As far as them being found guilty. But like I said, this specific organization doesn't flourish in Beverly Hills.
All right.
They flourish in prison. Meaning if Swifty Blue does anything to wind up in certain places,
that's why he need to go ahead and move, bro. You can get pulled over for a speeding ticket, and that can be your ass. No.